Real conversations, real solutions, real success.
Success is my religion.
Welcome to the Porch on the Success is My Religion podcast. We are on another episode. We are going every week, man.
Yeah, we
I'm
love
here
it.
with CJ, the chosen one.
Yeah.
CJ, the chosen one, and I'm the success engineer. So, we are discussing something that came up this week, and the topic of this week is everything matters, and it requires the right attitude to maximize the opportunity. The reason why number one reason why it came up is I was talking to this lady from El Paso,
Mhm.
and she's in the hotel business,
Oh,
and
nice.
she has young people working her front desk and things like that. And she was telling me how she she has to, long story short, talk to them like she's
Children.
their mother.
Children.
She was like, yeah, like they're children. And she was like, one, they don't know how to write, they
Mm.
don't know how to type.
Whoa.
Um
Mm.
they call in to work and think that their paycheck is gonna be the same.
That's not how it works.
And I'm just like, everything matters. Like that little job matters because you are building skills and habits that are going into that next job that you're gonna have that gets paid a little bit more money, has a little bit more responsibility, on hopefully on the way to something that you like to do. So number one is that, like, it's required to have and they got to have the right attitude to want to come in to the job and do the job,
Indeed, they
right?
do.
And then what I was thinking about while the lady was talking, I was like, if somebody tells you you need to work on your typing or your handwriting, go do it. Like that's adaptability. That's adding something new to your repertoire. Even if somebody didn't teach you before or whatever, it wasn't required.
Mhm.
And let me put my stuff on silent. Uh,
Bling bling.
so even if you don't, if nobody taught you, if your school didn't teach you how to write in cursive once you know, like last week's podcast, once you or a couple weeks ago, once you know that you need to work on something, it's on you to go work on it, or
All
you
you.
don't get the benefits of this
It's
opportunity.
all on you.
It's all on you. Number two reason why it all matters and you have to have the right attitude is, oh yeah, I went to my cousin's daughter's birthday, so my little cousin's birthday,
Shout
and
out. Happy birthday.
yeah, one of my cousin's friends' daughters was there. She's 19 years old. She's in college. She
Oh.
just finished her first year of college, and super smart girl. Grew up with both parents in the family. Black girl, beautiful. Going to Xavier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and her mom's a hospital administrator or somebody high up. She
Big
been
money.
somebody high up, and her dad's been on the job, his job for as long as I can remember.
Commitment.
Yeah, like she had a good family background, but she's mentioned something to me while we was talking because I'm just inquiring about her college experience, and she was like, "Yeah, the professors are something else. Like and this is her first year, mind you. Like it ain't like she's in graduate level classes and stuff like this. Is your first year,
Okay.
right? First year basics, right? It should be a little bit easier. You should be transitioning into. She was like, well, I've already learned this stuff and they need to. I was like, attitude, right? Take it. It's easy. If it's easy, do it easy. It's going to get hard.
Yeah. If you already did it, then you should Excel in it.
Excel in it, right? And it's just practice. It's just the free throws every single day. It's the jump shots every single day. It's the footwork every single day. It's the plays every single day to get to the championship. That's the stuff that they want to skip over, and that's what I'm saying. Like it's the attitude, and I think I need to change it. And that's what I was thinking about on the way here was I think I need to change it to your mentality. Like
Yeah.
you gotta change it to a mentality, not just changing your attitude. You gotta change it. What is your mentality? Do you have the Mamba mentality? Not everybody's gonna have the Mamba mentality.
No.
Not everybody has to go that hard, but you have to want it a little bit, like so so that you have the right attitude. Like if you just think it's just gonna come to you and there's not gonna be opposition. So right now her opposition is the familiarity uh of those, basic classes, you know what I
Oh, okay.
mean? So that's your opposition. She don't wanna do I mean, not I don't know her grades or anything, so I'm sure she got great grades or whatever, but
I would hope
but
so.
just the
She already did.
mentality is like, it has to be like, this is a part of the process. This is just the start of the process.
Yeah.
You wanna be a nurse of something, and it's gonna get harder. You're gonna be challenged, but also she's probably not playing any sports. She's
Oh,
probably not, in any organizations or like her time isn't filled. So you have 4 classes at most in a day, and those are only 4 hours out of the whole day. So now you just like, what am I doing? You see what I'm saying?
I do see what you're saying. She
So
she
she's
she needs a
bored.
hobby.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, I'm a life coach for young people. She was like, "Oh, like your cousin Sharice," and I was like, "Kinda." Like, no disrespect to my cousin, but like,
Oh
what
no.
I don't know how. I mean, I don't know the details of her life coaching business. I know the details of my life coaching business. I did all of this stuff and I study this stuff, and I'm around the kid. I'm around young people for a long time, and just studying uh young people and talking to them and doing all of those things. So like I'm gonna give you some pointers.
Yeah.
So if I was to give her pointers, I would be like, "Hey, are you in any organizations?" Because the freshman year, sophomore years is the best time to get into those organizations because it's going to be easier.
Yeah.
And then once you get into your junior, senior level classes, it's going to be a little bit harder. So you should be going into leadership in that organization or whatever by that time because you know how the organizations run. They
Oh
probably
yeah.
have a election process and things like that. So that's what that's what I would start suggesting her do. So if you bored with the classes, like you got to get involved on campus. Like you can't just be smart and 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 expect everything to fall in place. Like
It doesn't.
no, it doesn't just fall in place. So um that's number 2, and then, number 3 is, like, it it it's what I did. Like, I don't like talking about myself, but it's everything that I've done had a purpose. Like, I knew my purpose when I went into it. Even
Yeah.
if it
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah.
the best opportunity, I knew that it was an opportunity, so I wanted to maximize it. So I went every day. I did the things that I needed to do. I challenged myself to get better at it, even if I didn't want to do it every single day. Even going into the cafeteria and doing my work study when all of my teammates had to go into, or they just had to roll the ball down for the volleyball and clean up the bleachers for like an hour. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like that's it. I did everything that I was supposed to do, and I did it on purpose when I had the opportunity.
Yeah.
So that opportunity led to another opportunity, that led to another opportunity, and I'm just gathering skills along the way that's gonna make me marketable.
Yeah. And I think that in this day and age, people do not roll opportunities into opportunities anymore. Matter of fact, they don't take advantage of them, and I don't know why they don't. I don't know if it's probably a mentality thing, like you were saying. You know, you have to want to do it, but you have to turn something into nothing, and if that includes you doing something that can, I might have lost the words, that could spread out over time
That
to,
can add to your skill set. It's called a talent stack is
yeah,
what.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so you're
That's what I'm
stacking
trying to say.
talents up.
I mean,
That's what I'm here for,
and then
CJ.
then you yes, I do believe you. You you helped me a lot immensely, and I appreciate you. But yeah, that's what that is. The talent stack, like I well, I didn't go to college, so I don't really have a leg to stand on. But if I did, let me tell you, I would be all over the place trying to make connections because college is not forever, just like high school is not forever. Nothing is forever unless you have committed yourself to a job or a place in life, such as Mike, to life coach people to have them make better decisions and be more successful in life. That is a commitment that is a for lifer. That's forever.
Right. And the reason why I mentioned what I did on, and I don't know why I hesitate so much talking about myself, but the fact is that when you're coming from nothing, that girl doesn't come from nothing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, her family has a decent lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
I came from nothing, and I can talk from coming from nothing all the way up to having stuff. So I can give her pointers, you know what I mean? Even though but I don't want to put her family business out there, but her family is going through some stuff at this time at a transition point.
Uh oh.
You know what I mean? I had my own transition point when my aunt died in the middle, or like my senior year.
Oh
Like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's a transition. Like I'm going into a whole nother thing. Like what am I gonna do? Her family is in transition. I can help with that. Um, it's it, when you're coming from zero, if you from an immigrant background, if you from a single parent background, just a disadvantaged background, whether your school is a low achieving school, you're gonna have to piece it all together like a million piece puzzle. You
Mm.
got to think it's gonna be a million pieces that I got to figure out, and uh, like I'm here to help you make those connections to where you can you can already see a part of the puzzle and where we can put the places and things like that so that you don't have to put every little piece together and figure out where this piece from a million. No, we got a galaxy over here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We got a little galaxy over here, so we can make this a little galaxy, and we already see what that picture looks like, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I do with my coaching program. Like I figure out where you are, where you at. I understand. I don't necessarily have the the like a list of questions that I ask everybody. Like this is not a one size fit all type of life coaching program. That's why I kind of get upset when people like, oh, because my cousin's dad was over there, and we I enjoy talking to him and all that stuff, but and this is nothing against him either, but he was like, "Oh, you can work for them," and I'm like, "I'm not working for nobody no more. I'm not about to have nobody tell me that I need to do this, this, and this, and then I got to do my life coaching on top of that,
No,
on top of it. No, like I'm not doing that no more.
I
Like
know.
that's what I was doing at the school. Like, oh, we need you in the school. We need you in the school, but they're telling me what to do. I can't even function inside the school. I can't do what I need to do, and I know the students need because I'm doing other stuff and I'm being pulled all different directions, and I gotta abide by the rules of my supervisor, right?
Yeah, and you also have that cloud of if you don't do what you're supposed to do,
You ain't gonna have no job
you
no
can get
more.
fired. We're freelancing right now.
Right. And I'm
Like
like,
that.
I can go make the same amount Ubering and teaching group fitness classes,
Yeah.
and I ain't gotta talk to nobody, and I can be done by 10 AM every day.
That is amazing.
Man, I didn't talk I talked maybe a few sentences this morning. I was out there from 2 o'clock to 10 to 11:30,
Mm.
2 AM to 11:30 AM. I barely talked to anybody. I was just listening, trying to keep myself awake because I was bobbing a couple times.
That's why I stay at
Because I
home.
did everything yesterday. Yesterday, I was what did I do? Um, shoot. I must have got up and Ubered Saturday morning. And then I Ubered all the way until like 9 o'clock. I came back home, or I went to Target and Michael's
Mm.
to get stuff for the birthday. Um, and then I came home. It was like 9:30. I'm supposed to leave to go to the birthday party at 11:30. So I only had 2 hours. Then I started messing with the rug. I'm a custom rug maker now too. So
Yes, and I am a very, very, very excited customer. Let me tell you.
yeah,
Oh,
so
I'm gonna bring it on the podcast next week so you can see the greatness that I have received.
yeah, well, we can put a picture in the podcast. That's that's
No, they need to see it in real
okay.
life.
We can do
I'm
that.
gonna bring it.
Um,
It's my cape.
or you can do a video and we'll put it on the podcast. Whatever. CJ's gonna bring his his custom rug. It's a 2x2. I'm trying to make it easier, but anyways,
Hands on. All right, I'm sorry.
so um so I come back in like, hey, this is the work hard movement right here. I should
Yeah.
be like recording all of this stuff when I'm doing it, but I don't like people seeing my process. But I got home. It was like 10 o'clock. And then I'm cutting on the rug. I'm vacuuming up stuff. I'm cleaning up stuff. I'm putting the two rugs in the bag for them. I get a little nap in, and I still gotta iron my clothes before I leave.
Mm.
So I end up leaving a little bit after 11:30 because it takes 30 minutes to get to my cousin's house. And mind you, I was up at like I only had like 2 hours of sleep.
That's crazy.
So I only had 2 hours of sleep. I get home at 9. I think I'm gonna lay down for 2 hours, but I didn't lay down. But for
Mm-mm.
30 minutes, closed my eyes for 30 minutes. I was like, man, I got to get up, iron these clothes. I was 15 minutes late for the birthday party. It wasn't anything important to be there on time, but I like to be there on time.
I do too. I like
But
to
I
be
was
there
I was like
early.
15 minutes late. Um, do the birthday thing. Um, uh, in the afternoon, it was like 4 o'clock. I called you around 4 o'clock. He was moving into his new apartment.
Yeah.
He called me back. I had already I was like, man, I got some food. I was about to take a nap
I missed
because
I
we
missed
was
the
I was supposed to
shenanigans.
go out. So and I'm watching the soccer games. I'm going out. So I lay my head down for like 2 hours, maybe 2 hours, and then
I probably interrupted that too, calling you back.
nah, you didn't. Like I was supposed to get up at that time. It was like ten
Oh,
o'clock, right?
yeah. I was
Yeah, it was
like,
10 o'clock. I talked to him for a couple minutes. I get up all the way up. I was like, let me wake myself up because I told him I was gonna be there like 9:30, 10 o'clock anyway. So I get up, I go to my room, and I'm like, man, I just want to lay down. So I laid back for a second. I went ahead and got up, got my shirt on and my clothes on. I walked out the door like 10:30, or no, it was probably 11 o'clock at that time.
Oh yeah.
And then I went to the old head bar, Two Shades,
Two shades.
and um
Shout out to all the dancers.
yeah. So I went to Two Shades and then stayed there till like 1 o'clock. We got to IHOP at 1 o'clock.
I missed that.
Did the IHOP thing,
Oh.
and then I started getting a whole bunch of requests because we had Argentina versus who?
Oh. I watched the game last
Belgium.
night. No. Oh yeah, it was Belgium.
Yeah, Argentina versus Belgium.
The big face guy
Uh,
was on there. No, it wasn't
Norway.
Belgium. It was Norway.
No, Norway played against England. Anyways, it was Argentina played here, and like everybody was
Oh yeah.
doing reservations for Ubers to the airport. So I got like 6 Uber rides to the airport
Mm.
starting at 2:40.
Dang.
So I had to be online at 2:10 because you got to be online 30 minutes early. So I got online at 2:10, 2 o'clock, leaving the IHOP, and I just started going towards where my reservation is, and I did not stop until 11:30. And then CJ was like, "Hey, you want to go get some breakfast?" I'm like, "I'm 30 minutes away." I was out by Washington.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I was like, "I'm 25 minutes away." So I was out by Washington, and I came back. And this is off of that 2-3 hours of sleep from that nap.
Mm.
And then we got some other stuff to do after this, so
Adventures don't stop.
it don't stop, and I don't sleep, and I still got to do stuff after I get home
I'm
from.
gonna attempt to wrap up my little adventure later, but if I don't do it tonight, then I'll do it tomorrow. It's
But like that's just time management.
yeah.
That's just like that's just the will to do. My mentality is like, shoot, I had this opportunity to get some money. I might as well go get it. You know, like I could have went home from the bar and been like, man, I'm sleepy, and
Mm-mm.
took a nap, and I could have not made all that money. I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't a lot, but like
It's more
every
than
little
what you
bit
had.
counts. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
We got
So
we gotta get
especially,
those coins up.
yeah, especially if I don't have the regular job, and so to add on to, so this is number 4. Number 4 is once you start working a job that is entry level or has nothing to do with your passion or anything like that,
Mm-hmm.
to pay for your apartment because it pays good money or whatever, you are in the matrix. Congratulations. You have
Well,
again
congratulations,
giving me
everybody.
applause.
Welcome to life, being an adult.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
You'll never escape.
you'll never escape. Like you will, and I brought this, or it because some of the students that my former students that I follow on social media or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they working regular jobs, and it's like Best Buy,
Oh,
bartending,
I love
or
Best Buy.
and that's cool. That's cool if you got other goals that are outside of that, because the Matrix doesn't want you to have other goals,
Mm-mm.
outside goals. So that's why I'm saying congratulations, you are officially in the Matrix. If 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 that job is not giving you the money to fund your dreams or your next goal or adventure, um, you are in the Matrix. So one, let's recap.
Yeah, because it's a
um,
lot.
let's recap. So everything matters and it's required. It requires the right mentality
It does.
to maximize the opportunity. Number one, take every little job that you have and do your best. Make sure you're learning something.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you're challenging yourself. Number two, um, your attitude does matter. Do the little stuff. If it's easy, do it easy. If it's hard, do it hard. It's a part of the process. Number three is not just because I did it, but everything goes to reach it to help you reach your fullest potential. Everything is practice.
Yeah, it's baby
It
steps.
is all practice. I've been practicing this for 24 years. Like I was telling I was telling people what they should do with their education, their college experience. Like I was telling them 24 years ago I was doing this stuff.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like my friends and stuff. I even got one of my friends on as uh, a graduate assistant in admissions. I was like, dude, you probably should go ahead and stay another year. He was like, oh, I got some dental work I need to get done, so I'm gonna leave and go get a job. Right into the matrix. I mean, but he would have been done in a year. Like you could sacrifice a little bit and be like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna just pay like in little increments. He wasn't getting paid enough, so like he
Oh,
and
okay.
he wasn't getting paid enough, and he needed some dental work done. He said, I don't know if that was a lie or not, but um,
No, that's probably not.
it probably is not. But you had only a year to get your master's. And you'll be done. Like
Oh,
you see what I'm saying? So you did a year already. You only had one more year left. Just finish out that year and you be done with your masters. I'm sure you can get another management job at a retail store. Like
yeah.
that's what he ended up getting. And I'm just like, I mean, and he turned out it turned out fine for him. Like it turned out great. Like he's doing what he wants to do, whatever. But
Well,
um
that's good. That's what we want. We want you to do what you want to do.
But like I'm like, you could have already been done with your master's degree one more
I
year. Like, let's just stick that
Hey,
out.
there's no way to cut the race short. I would have finished that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's commitment.
So I've been doing this, and that's why um like I push back when people say, "Oh, you can get a job with so and so or so this and that." Like that
No.
is no, it's disrespectful to me for real. I get upset a little bit. I try to play it off, but
Mm-mm. No, man.
nah, I mean,
Yeah, he says it better, but that's not my thing. That's his. But I
but
know
you feel what I'm saying,
I
though.
do. I
So,
know
so
exactly
number
what that
three,
means.
everything is practice, and then number four is if you're working for money because it pays good. Welcome to the Matrix.
Hey, you know what? This is a record because usually you get one or two claps. We're clapping it up for the Matrix today. Help me help you because watch out now.
Right, we got all these things like, but so those are the four things that I had. I mean, that's ain't that something that we should be looking to do? Like,
Yeah, but like and I see it on a daily basis at my job with the mentality of not wanting to do extra or that's not my job or what's my favorite one? Uh, well, I don't see anybody else doing it because that's not their job. Their job is to do this, and this. Your job is to do this, and this. That's why you don't see them doing it because they're not on that level.
and
But
ultimately, like when I hear stuff like that, I'm like, we are still a team, and teammates help out other teammates. Even though it's not my job, no, I'm not gonna be doing it every single time it pops up.
Oh no,
But
no.
for this instance, I can be like, "All right, I'm not doing anything. Like,
Yeah,
let me
team.
figure it out." And if I know how to do it already, like I might as well just do it real
Yeah,
quick
yeah.
and get it over with.
And then
So
it's done right.
and it's done right.
You don't have to do it again.
That's
The
all I'm
teamwork
saying.
makes the dream work. This is a team that we deal in. You know, not I'm not as successful as Mike, but I give you the views of non non collegiate success. So we can relate sometimes, not all the time, because you know I'm on the upper echelon of things now. As you see, I'm on a podcast and I'm drinking special tea. But nonetheless, everybody has a position to play, and whether you're a part of the matrix or you're trying to get out the matrix, whatever you decide to do, you need to make sure it's what's best for you. And this man to the left of me, if you pay attention, will help you achieve all the things that you want in your dreams. And if you actually bring your dreams to him, then he will come up with a strategy for you to execute. I just met one of his um, first clients at our work hard
Picnic,
work hard picnic.
second annual.
Yeah, we are still up in the air about the barbecue next year, but I did say I would barbecue, so I'm a stick to that commitment. I'll be up there before it gets hot barbecuing. So I'm like, what? That's for off the
Yeah.
show. But anyway, yeah, I met his first client and mental wise and she had a great conversation. She was a very smart person and I see how she benefited from his system.
Yeah. And I didn't tell her what she wanted. I had her tell me what she wanted, and I was like, "Let's position you for these things." So, buying a house. She never bought a house before. Have you talked to a realtor? That was like the first thing. Like, do you know what you even want? Like, where do you want it? Like, and this is all about like your vision for yourself. A lot of young people don't have vision for what they want later on.
That's
Their
very
vision
sad.
is clouded by either your parents. Everybody's vision is clouded by their parents. Mine wasn't because once I knew I had more education or knowledge than my parent, I was like, "What else can you like tell me?" You know what I mean? And I do that
Uh,
with everybody, so it's not that I don't.
don't feel bad.
Yeah, don't feel bad, mom, but I do that with everybody. You was just the first.
You know. I
But
feel
but I go straight to I go straight to the guru. If I wanted to learn neuroscience, I'm not going to go to the professor that teaches neuroscience. I'm gonna go to the actual neuroscience dude that is maybe the professor. Yes, the professor and the dude that's actually doing
yeah.
it, so I can see the theory and the actual practicality of what I'm doing.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
I
So
actually agree. Yes.
but I'm not gonna listen to my parents about neuroscience because none of them are neuroscientists. You see what I'm saying?
I do.
That's
It makes total sense to me. Does it make sense to you guys out there? How you shouldn't always look towards somebody that doesn't really know what they're doing.
I mean, you just you have to see their background. Like I look at everybody's background and I judge whether I need to if you're one of the top. And I go I remember what you say and I go look it up later and see if it was true so I could use you as a valuable piece of like evidence or not
Uh,
piece. It's a
I
valuable
I do that too
I gotta know that you know what you're talking
I'm gonna
about.
fact check you before I.
Heck yeah.
Oh, let me put this into play. Wait a minute.
Cause reading books, like I got 3 or 4 books off this one lady. I automatically followed her. I was like, oh, they all on Libby? Go I'm following you because you giving me information that I didn't have. Like, you giving
Mm-hmm.
me a snippet of information, and now I can go look it up and read all about it, get the full context of it. That's what you have to do. So, your parents aren't gonna be able to give you a full context. Your teachers aren't gonna be able to give you full context. Your coaches aren't necessarily gonna give you full context. Like, the your teachers and your coaches, they are there for a paycheck. Most people are there
Yeah.
for a paycheck. So you got to be looking at them and being like, is your lifestyle the one that I want to live like? Because that's what I did in high school. I was like, oh, this man, one of my coaches, both of my coaches, ninth grade and 10th grade, they had decent lifestyles. They liked being there. They enjoyed coaching. They had a decent family. They still have decent families. I know their kids are all grown now. They they went on to do bigger and better things.
Yeah.
And those were good people. You got to find those good people. They just happened to be where I was, at the right time. But but sometimes you gotta seek them out, like, and I can help you find those people. Like, you'll get it. You can't. So let me give you an example. My black students, I want to help them the most, but
Mm-hmm.
I can't help them the most because they're not the ones that's sitting right in front of me asking me questions or talking to me or doing this discussion back and forth on a regular basis.
Oh,
They
okay. Yeah.
they they sit
Yeah.
by themselves. They don't approach or don't do anything. My Asian and Hispanic young ladies,
Front
the
row.
front row, they're asking questions. Hey, what do I need to do? What do I need to? And if you come back, like, I'm gonna give you my energy if you're giving the reciprocating the energy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't just force you to listen to me. Like, I can't force that girl to listen to what I have to say. Like, you have to want it. Like, you have to think that I have something of value to say to you. And the people that come and talk to me, all like, I pour into them. I try to pour into the other students, but, like, I'm not gonna force myself on anybody. That's why we're
Oh,
doing the podcast,
absolutely not.
because
We don't do that.
I'm not about to force myself on anybody. Uh, and not in that way, but, you know,
Me neither.
just personality wise, like, you can't do that to people anyways.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I mean by, you got to find the people that are going to challenge you. Like, I challenged all my students. Like, I would sit up there and talk on Wednesday and give them a piece of my mind. I'm like, you got to start doing this now, because if you don't, you're not going to be ready for the next step, whatever the next step is for you. And back to to college isn't for everybody, and you should go to trade school. Trade school is college.
It's just shorter.
It's just shorter.
It's right to the point. You you only learning what you're there for, and
Yeah,
then bam,
yeah. But
hit the ground
you're
running.
still reading, you're still writing, you're still typing, you're still printing, you're still studying, you're still taking tests. You're still doing everything that you would do in college, just in another in another form.
Yeah.
And it's at a community college usually.
Yeah. I had to do some business off a state line the other day, um, and I saw that the Centrix is even better. Like they cut it down to like 6 months now. So
And don't think
there
you're
you
just
go.
gonna be the greatest after 6 months.
You're not.
You're not.
You're going to be entry level at best. You're
But
going to be
but
an
at least
apprentice,
yes, yes.
and then you can float towards your masters. I don't know if I should have said float, but
Mastery. And
but
and that's a go
either
ahead.
way, you have to have a starting point to get to where you want to go.
Formal education starting point.
Yes. So even though when I was a youth, I did not really take school seriously. I understand that the importance and the convenience of it because it's free. And apparently, you just You can just float through life. You don't know how to read or write or do anything, spell, cursive. You don't have to do none of that. You can just type. You can chat GBT it. That's my favorite. That's what's going on at work is chat GBT. Somebody will say something like ask chat. So we just left Google out. We're not doing Google anymore.
Because we don't want to think about it. We're replacing even Google like would give us a synopsis, right?
Yeah.
But then like you got to still go after more information to get the full context so you understand. Like I didn't start the tufting business. Tufting is what rug making is called. I didn't start the tufting until I was like, what is this? You know what I mean? I was asking questions. I was curious. You have to
Yeah.
be curious about everything. And if you're not curious about the things that you're doing, and if you just doing it for the money, it's not going to last long. Like you're
No.
not going to become a master. These people that are doing it and have been doing it a long time, they are good at what they do because they like it to a certain extent, and it just happens to pay their bills
Yeah.
and provide them the lifestyle, and they're good at it.
Amazing.
And anything that you can do with your hands, you can do, yeah, and you can get better. But it takes time. It still takes time. And you know, I went to college because I didn't like working on cars all day. Like that gives me a heebie-jeebies if I was to have to make my money that way. I like looking at the restorations and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, that's fine.
And maybe if I had all of the right tools, like when you changing a water pump and stuff, like you ain't never got all the right tools, and
No.
you didn't buy the right um uh silicone and all of
Yeah,
that stuff.
and I want to let you know the tools are not all universal. They're
And
not
not
they're not one size fit all. You have
uh-uh.
to
You
you
gotta
gotta
have the right tool. You gotta have the right,
it's an investment in
measurements.
itself.
Yep.
Yeah.
My
So
my friend Ian, he got all the tools. All of them. Big old
oh
tool
yeah,
set
yeah, yeah.
thing.
Toolboxes.
Yeah.
That's when you know that you're serious.
Yeah.
That's investing in your craft.
But mind you, Ian sat under a local mechanic for years and did work on his car. Like he taught him everything, and he was like, "Hey, you buy this first, or you start just adding on to your collection.
Mm-hmm.
You are a homeowner. You're gonna need these tools to work on your own house. I could teach you how to do it in my shop. You could go do it at your house." Type of thing. He learned as an apprentice.
Yeah.
He learned how to be a barber as he went through all of the hours at night, being away from his family and stuff like that. Like that's sacrifice. That's the
Yeah.
stuff that you have to do to get to a place where like he can go on a trip to Cancun in the middle of July randomly.
Cancun.
You know what I mean? So
I'm trying to go in wintertime.
yeah, that's what I said. I was like, I'm trying to go on a cruise around my birthday.
When it's cold here, I'll be warm somewhere else.
But you guys,
Antarctica.
like, everything matters. The I can't stress it enough because like that little job that you have now is
Hmm.
is going to lead to another opportunity, or it's going to be a better opportunity, or it's going to help you grow. Everything matters because it helps you grow.
And that's what
No
we need.
matter if it's a good experience or a bad experience, it's going to help you grow if you have the right mindset, you have the right attitude, you have the right mentality. The mentality that I teach is the I won't lose, you won't lose, we won't lose mentality. Um, but there's two steps before the I won't lose. It's I hate losing and I
Mm.
can't lose. So you have to have the hate losing part is when the stuff that you can't control, like your family, your environment, those things that like you have to kind of hate that part. And then if you have a decent family environment, all of that stuff is okay. You go to a good school, you have to just hate losing. You have to just hate the fact that you're not good as people that are professionals. You gotta make something up. You gotta challenge yourself. The challenge is that like I need to be better. I need to be better in all aspects. So when I see something or somebody points something out about me that I need to work on, I'm gonna go work on it because it's going to help me in the long run to know how I learn, how I accept criticism. Like I'm criticizing myself. I went to a Zumba event on Friday
Mm.
and them ladies, they killed it. They killed it, and I was like, "Oh, I'm doing a disservice to my Zumba crew," and I see why people haven't been coming back to my class because I've been doing the same routines over and over. I just been recycling them because I've been lazy and or overworked. Well, I was at my previous employment and
Yes.
I was stressed out and I didn't have the right inspiration. But now I've been to these last two events,
Oh
these
yeah.
Zumba events, and I was like, I got to get back in it. I got to show people that I am one of the kings of Zumba in Kansas City.
One
You
of the
know what I mean?
kings. You know,
And
that's what
so
we strive for. It's
I
kings.
I can't, and that's why people ain't been coming to my class because I ain't got new stuff. And when I do get new stuff, they start showing up, and it's just because of the work. When you do the work, you get rewarded.
Exactly.
So, I gotta hate the fact that I'm stagnant in my routines and stuff and having new routines. That's what I gotta do when I get back. I gotta write out the new routine so I can practice it before I go, teach it on Monday. So and they don't even care if I mess up. They'll know I'll get it right.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And sometimes I even do it twice in a class, and then we just practicing. Like they like, okay, they just want new stuff,
Yeah.
and that is my fault. My Zumba peeps, that is my fault. So I hate losing. I can't lose is when you start making decisions with for yourself. So like when I started making decisions to go to college, my mom had never went to college. So I had to or she went to some college, community college.
Okay.
Um, but I had to make that decision on my own to go in that direction. So you got to start picking the things that you are comfortable with picking. You can't have somebody choose for you. We can't force you like in the Success Center at Washington. We didn't never tell anybody that they had to go to college. Like we was just like, what do you want to do? Like college is a next step, next step because we usually work with students that had decent grades and stuff. Like, yeah, I mean, you might as well. College is fun. College
Well,
is fun. Like
I
I don't know.
I gotta admit that I feel like I missed out on a whole lot of fun because I be at the barbershop when they talk about their college experiences, and wow, let me tell you, Mr. CJ was there. Ooh wee.
And it's just like it's an experience that when I talked to the girl yesterday
Mm-hmm.
at the birthday party, and it sounded like she was just there, you know, like she was just going through it. This is nothing for me. Like she didn't tell me anything about anything fun. She even told me that they fired 50 teachers, 50 and professors from the university, and
Damn.
she was like, where's all the money going? Like she didn't tell me anything about anything fun at college. All I
That's
asked was like, "How's your college going?
yeah. That's
What are you majoring in?" And like
I go to class, I go home.
exactly. You can't do that
I'm not making friends at lunch.
because and she probably doesn't even live on campus.
Oh well, that could be one of her
That and I
problems.
tell all of my students, you need to live on campus. you're too far away
You,
from
you,
where you're supposed to be.
you guys hear that? I said that could be one of. I ain't even go to college. I
That
really
could
do
be what?
that. I said that could be one of her problems. I didn't even go.
Yeah.
But I
Because you're
would be on campus.
disconnected.
Yeah.
You're disconnected from people and the natural interactions with people. Your natural interactions off campus are gonna be with random strangers, you know,
Hmm.
instead of somebody that was in your class.
Oh boy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is, I mean, everything counts. So I hate losing. I won't lose. Or yeah, I hate losing. You're gonna stay in um that mentality for a while.
Hmm.
Or I hate losing. I can't lose. You're gonna be in the I can't lose for a while because you're trying stuff out. You're trying to master some things. You're about yourself. You're trying to figure out yourself. And then you're trying to get to another level so that you can apply these things. So you're practicing a lot in the I can't lose era of your life, which is a long era and it may be short, but once you become a professional, that's when you have to transition into the I won't lose mentality. That mentality is going to force you to use, if you practice properly, because there's deliberate work, deep work, and there's diligent work. So if you practice properly, if you deliberately did those things that we're talking about and applied them and tried them and worked through the different struggles that you will have
Hmm.
when you're going through this process, you have a chance to do diligent work, which is mastered the process over a long period of time. That's all I did. I am not talented by any means. I am highly skilled. Don't say I'm talented. I'm not talented at Zumba. I'm skilled at Zumba because I taught myself how to do that.
Okay.
You see what I'm
All
saying?
right. Yeah.
Michael Jackson isn't talented. Or he isn't all around talented. He's highly skilled and highly talented.
Yeah.
So because I had to check, people just say, "Oh, he's so talented," and I'm like, nah, he's really skilled because he been singing and dancing and performing for 50 years, 45 years.
Yeah.
Um,
And those.
that is skill. That's skill development. That's understanding. That's a level of mastery that people rarely get to. 50 years nonstop, and you're making a lot of money.
Don't stop till you get enough.
And you're making money. So like with me, like this is the hard part. Michael Jackson is something different. Um, yeah, they didn't make money at the beginning, but he saw or they saw where they could make money,
Oh
right?
yeah. Yeah.
My mastery is different because I wasn't making money off of the practice that I was doing. So I had to make money
You had
in
to.
ways, I don't know how to say it, but like I had to put myself in positions so that I make money and I got a skill from it. So or something that I needed to continue on my process. So the last job I was at, like I needed to be around high school students so that I can understand what they're coming from. So that was what I was meant to get out of that.
Hmm.
So so that's me putting myself in a position to get a paycheck and to get skill at the same time. So I purposely put myself. That's why I say I'm not talented. Like the the knowledge that I've assessed over time
Hmm.
um came from diligent, deliberate, deliberate and diligent work.
Okay.
Like I deliberately was like, okay, this is where I want to go. This is what I need to do. These are these are so so that I can get these skills that I knew I needed so that people can't doubt me. I'm untouchable. Like I can't I don't want to be touched. You can't touch me when I go into this stuff. and this is this is what I'm about to do. Because I can't be sitting around and having people tell me what to do and follow a vision of somebody else when all they want is numbers so that they can keep their job. I'm not about to do it. Like, I know what these students need, and some
No,
of these students don't need opportunities because they haven't taken care of business where they're already planted.
yeah. So, if you want to take control of your life, you need a decent life coach, such
Not a
as
decent, the best life
mm,
coach for young people.
you messed up what I was trying to.
My bad.
I was gonna build you up to be the greatest. Just
My bad.
no, you're fine. Anyway, that's what you need. So this um thing we're gonna wrap it up pretty soon. So with the right mentality, you can be successful, and if you want to actually be really really successful and uh direct your attention and your love and your success to immediate success, then you get into a life coach that has a strategy for you to make yourself the very best that you can in your field or whatever you're trying to do. And I want to say that it makes your life a little bit easier because I have conversations with Mike, obviously not on the podcast, but he gives me insight that you need that outside insight. You don't need people that's in the same room as you looking out the same window. You need the guy that, or woman.
Perspective.
You need the perspective to because even though it may be harsh or you may not like what that person is saying, they don't have a reason to lie to you. It's not going to be a reason for them to keep you down or do anything like that. They're going to tell you the things that you need to hear, and hopefully you have the mentality to execute it and then go forth on with being the very best. And then you too can be committed to excellence like me.
And all the way up.
And all the way up. But that is also a mentality thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so I mean, and if you decide you don't want to be all the way up, I'll just be looking down at you. I'll be on the mountaintop with Mike and all my other friends. We'll be looking down at you. We'll be waiting for you. But once the helicopter takes off, we're off to an adventure.
New destination. Yeah, I mean, it all matters because everything that you're doing, especially if you notice that you are at a disadvantage. A lot of these kids don't know that they're at a disadvantage because they don't live in a real world. Like,
Mm-hmm.
the society is so easy. One last thing about the young lady, she um 19 years old, going to college, Xavier, beautiful, and I was like, you guys are the freest black people that that have ever lived.
Ever live.
And she was like, "Oh, well, we might not be free no more." I was like, "Hold on."
Oh Lord.
You see where I'm saying? You already know what I'm saying. So
Oh my God.
I was like,
Mm.
you still have opportunity. You still able to learn. You still able to go where you want to go. Like, they're not taking away that. Like, it'll be that'll be traumatic or whatever, but they're not there. I mean, God forbid or whoever, universe forbid, um, that happens. But I don't think it's going to happen. But, like, the hypothetical, like, we're basing our life on a hypothetical, like, not necessarily, we're influencing our life decisions on a hypothetical. Like, that's an influence. You already know the mentality. If somebody's saying that, like, they already like, "Oh, we got it bad. We got it." Like, you lived in a a
You have
a
no
hundred
idea
two
what that
like
is.
not 100,000 like that had the house had to be like a $700,000 house that I walked in a few years ago with her parents when they bought that house. Like,
Man,
you know what I mean? Like, it was nice, like nice. And her mom still has a six figure. It has to be a six-figure job if you're the head admin over it. But
yeah,
Y you know what I mean?
easy.
But you're free. You're free and you got privilege because you got money behind you. Like, you got stability, not just a lot of money, you just have stability behind you. Like, you have support of your parents. Like, you have these things. Those are privileges. Those are and then you're talking about, "Oh, we might not be free with this administration." Man, this administration is gonna pass in 4 years, and we got 2 years left. Like, come on now, something else is coming. Like, what you gonna do? Y'all don't wanna learn how to, be politicians and stuff like that. It's not you see what I'm
I'm
saying? Like,
I'm gonna start running.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna be a I'm gonna be a millionaire in the next 3 years, and I'm gonna pour all my stuff into politics, and we're gonna make the world great again.
I like
Not
that.
not what we're hearing right now. We're actually gonna make the world great again. We're gonna cut ties
And
with.
you are and that's we have as Black people, we have such a unique perspective on the world that we are the change we are the change that the
Mhm.
world needs. The world needs us to come and learn and be a part of it and be action takers, not just money makers. Because anybody can make money, but not everybody can be powerful and influence and make change in people's lives. Because we got a lot of people that are just making money, but they aren't
Not.
fully funding a corporation that feeds
Mm-mm.
people. That's generational wealth. You're feeding other people's families, kids. You know what I mean? So, like, we got to start building these companies. We got to start, but it starts with learning, and it starts with formal education. It starts with the education from the jobs that you have. It starts from the practice that you put in towards your goal. It starts with everything, changing the trajectory of your family. If you see something that isn't correct, or you find out something that isn't correct later on in life, you correct it in yourself.
Yep.
You do the things necessary to put you in position to be better. And even those kids from privilege that have money, this is what I tell you. It's on you to take your family to another level. Whatever your parents did, you got to do it a little bit better. That's your goal. If you come from a family that has money, has a decent background and all of that stuff, and you got inheritance and all that stuff, it's on you to push the family a little bit further. So if you're, for example, doesn't have to be this exact, but if your parents have bachelor's degree, you go get a master's degree.
Master it up.
Just off of principle.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're gonna get. You don't you find something that you go that'll work in your interest and towards what you want to do. You don't stop with a bachelor's degree. Or if both of your parents have master's degrees or one of your parents have master's degrees,
PhD.
yeah, you go get a PhD.
Yeah, I bet you guys didn't even know I knew that. I knew that. I know about all the different levels.
Yeah.
I didn't attend because it wasn't free. Um,
And that's just off principle. And
yeah.
then your kids, if you go get the master's degree, like I have a master's degree, I don't expect my child to get it. At least they have to get a master's degree, at least.
Uncle CJ will make it happen. Be at
At
the graduation.
least if I even have kids at this time, but that's for another podcast. Thanks for joining us today. Play my theme music.
Love how you wrap that up.
prepared to beat that charge. My hands up above the restricted area, he OC, that's a charge. They leasing, they renting, my shit paid.